Well, here we are back at the West Pen. I'm sure some of you have seen this video before. We showed the motor and the gearing there. Started making some holders for the bearings. I was just going to drive a screw through, but I didn't think I could get it lined up and have it accurate enough just to put one screw into that plastic. So I made some bearing holders that can be adjustable. Get my barrel where I need it to be centered on the coupler, even though it's not really designed to use a rotary coupler. I wanted to be as close as possible. And I realized that the way it was set up, my chain would be in the way and be catching the bearing holders regardless of where I put them. And one would have to be way off to the center and the other one would be up the side, and it just didn't work out. So in order to actually get the bearings to work in there, and of course they'll be at 60 degrees from center, I ended up needing to push the gear drive down, which that means my motor assembly won't have enough room on that piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it so that the motor is actually up in the center here. So it'll actually end up being the motor being right about there. And that way it'll clear the barrel going around, and then the drive is down a little bit further. So that gives that piece a little bit more depth and the chain a little bit more length in there to clear the bearing holders. Hopefully, I'm hoping I don't need the idler sprockets in there, but if I do, there's plenty of room to attach them in there. One would end up being here, and the other one would be just a slight push on it in here, and that'll clear the back end of that bearing holder regardless. So anyway, well, that's what happens when you're doing prototype stuff. Trying to document it all and make sure that I can recreate the stuff all in TurboCAD, or Tinkercad, sorry, which is what I do all my design in. So there you go. Happy modeling from the West Pen.